Hey guys, my name is Rajan and you're watching Lens4. So today I'm recording this on the Honor Magic 7 Pro and the Pura 70 Ultra and the Vivo X200 Pro front camera, and everyone can record 4K 60 FPS. And today this is gonna be a very special video picture. And currently you can see the quality of all these phones here. In my opinion, the Pura 70 Ultra's front camera looks the best here, and it can also go wide. And also the Honor Magic 7 Pro can go wider at 0.8x, but the X200 Pro don't have that option. The Pura 70 Ultra can go even wider. So you can see the quality here with the Pura 70 Ultra. You can also do vlogs with this phone. So let's check the dynamic range and the color with this phone. So you can check the colors here if I'm standing back of the sun. So let's start the video now. So when it comes to hardware, the Pura 70 Ultra boasts the most powerful sensor setup. Thanks to its 1-inch sensor, it has a clear advantage over the other two. All three phones feature 50 megapixel main sensor, but the X200 Pro and Magic 7 Pro stand out with the 200 megapixel telephoto sensor, which significantly enhance zoom details. So for this test, I'll be awarding +2 points to the winner, +1 to the runner-up, and 0 for the third place. So let's get started with the comparison. So at 1x, the X200 Pro offers the widest shot at 23 mm, delivering a nice crisp image. However, the Honor Magic 7 Pro oversaturates the flower in the background and produces the least realistic skin tones. Zooming in, the X200 Pro smooths out the detail the most, reducing textures on the face. Meanwhile, the Pura 70 Ultra retains the most facial detail, making it the sharpest of the three. The Magic 7 Pro holds decent detail but struggle with color accuracy. Overall, the Pura 70 Ultra wins for its detail retention. If I talk about the Magic 7 Pro shot, you can see the flowers here at the back. It's over saturating those flowers. So with the X200 Pro comes close as a second. The Magic 7 Pro ranks last due to excessive saturation. Let's check out the next shot. So here's a flower shot with the X200 Pro on the right, Magic 7 Pro on the left, and the Pura 70 Ultra in the middle. Right away you can see that the Magic 7 Pro is the most saturated, pushing colors to the unnatural level. The X200 Pro is also boosting saturation, though slightly less aggressively. All phones are set to natural mode, yet the Pura 70 Ultra remains the most true to life, preserving realistic colors. With the help of these pictures, you guys can decide if you like taking pictures of flowers. You can decide which phone is the best for you. If I zoom in, the Pura 70 Ultra also captures the most detail in the flowers and leaves, making it the clear winner. The X200 Pro takes the second and Magic 7 Pro comes in the third. So let's check out the next shot now. So here's a 2x shot, and at first glance all three phones look good. However, the Magic 7 Pro applies extra saturation and introduces a bluish tint on my white jacket. Like you can see the jacket here, which is black, which isn't ideal. It also delivers the least realistic skin tones of the three. For accuracy, the Pura 70 Ultra nails the most natural skin tones. Meanwhile, the X200 Pro produces the most balanced overall colors. The Pura 70 Ultra, however, introduces a slight haze in the background. You can see here, affecting color realism. So overall, the X200 Pro takes this lead, followed closely by the Pura 70 Ultra, with the Magic 7 Pro ranking last. Let's check out the next shot. Alright, so here's a 1x landscape shot, and immediately the X200 Pro stands out as the most saturated. However, given the direct sunlight on the monument, it still looks appealing. For the most accurate colors, the Pura 70 Ultra takes the lead. The X200 Pro oversaturates the blue in the sky, making it appear look unnatural for Delhi's usual conditions. Meanwhile, the Honor Magic 7 Pro lacks the warm sunlight tones, making the monument appear pure white instead of reflecting the natural golden hue. When zoomed in, the Pura 70 Ultra retains the most detail, capturing realistic textures. The X200 Pro comes in the second with decent detail, while the Magic 7 Pro lags behind with the least texture retention. Overall, the Pura 70 Ultra delivers the best shot, offering accurate colors and crisp details. The X200 Pro follows as a close second, while the Magic 7 Pro ranks last. Let me know your thoughts, and let's check out the next shot. Alright, here we have the Huawei Pura 70 Ultra in the middle, and at first glance it appears to be the widest But in reality, the Magic 7 Pro holds the widest ultra-wide title with the 12mm lens, followed by the Pura 70 Ultra at 13mm, while the X200 Pro's 15mm lens barely feels like an ultra-wide. It's almost a 1x shot in disguise. Now let's pixel peep. The Pura 70 Ultra takes the lead in sharpness, capturing the finest detail. The X200 Pro, on the other hand, struggles the most in detail retention, but it redeems itself with the best color accuracy, natural and pleasing to the eye. Meanwhile, the Magic 7 Pro takes some creative liberties, brightening up my face unnecessarily and oversaturating the background flowers like they're auditioning for a fantasy film. If you are after the widest field of view, the Magic 7 Pro technically wins, but if you want the perfect blend of sharpness and width, the Pura 70 Ultra is the real champ. So the Pura 70 Ultra takes the crown, X200 Pro gets the second place for its color, and Magic 7 Pro, well, let's just say it needs a color correction session. So I will place the Magic 7 Pro on the third. So on to the next shot now. So here's a macro shot that took some serious effort to capture, so you better appreciate it. Right away, the Honor Magic 7 Pro is the most saturated of the bunch, and in a good way. It took a pinkish flower and decided, then let's go both, turning it almost black. While the details are decent, the aggressive yellow in the center is so overexposed, it's wiping out the fine textures. Now the Pura 70 Ultra delivers the sharpest detail, hands down. Every little texture pops, making it the most detailed shot of the three. But there's a catch, it overexposed the petals, washing some of their color. So while it nails sharpness, it slightly fumbles on color accuracy. Then we have the X200 Pro, which plays it safe and wins. The details are solid, the petals are properly exposed, and the colors stay true to life. It strikes the perfect balance between the sharpness and realism. So for this macro battle, the X200 Pro takes the win, Pura 70 Ultra gets a close second, and the Magic 7 Pro, well, let's just say it went a little too wild with the colors. So I'll go at the third. So on to the next shot now. It goes to the third. So let's move on to the next shot now. Alright, so here we have a 1x portrait shot, and the results are pretty interesting. Starting with the Pura 70 Ultra in the middle. It's the least saturated, but ironically it's the least accurate. The colors are a bit off and the skin tones look too pale, almost vampire mode activated. A bit more saturation could have saved the shot. Now the X200 Pro on the right, this one nails it. The colors are the most accurate, the saturation is just right, and the background blur looks natural without being overdone. It's easily the most balanced shot out of the three. The Magic 7 Pro is surprisingly good too. The details are sharp, the colors are well managed, and overall it's a solid performer. But when zooming in, it slightly falls behind the X200 Pro in terms of detail. So in the 1x portrait battle, the X200 Pro takes the win. Most accurate colors and most accurate background blur. On the second, Magic 7 Pro, because it has good details but not as refined. The Pura 70 Ultra finishes last because it like the washed out skin tones caused at the top spot. So I will put it at last. So let's move on to the next shot. Alright, this time for 2x portrait battle with focal length of 54mm and 50mm on the X200 Pro. This is the sweet spot for natural looking portraits, and right away the X200 Pro impresses again. The saturation is just right, preserving real skin tones while keeping the things vibrant. Now if it go pixel peeping, the Pura 70 Ultra takes the lead in sheer detail. It's the sharpest of the three, but the X200 Pro isn't far behind. Plus it nails that smooth yet realistic background blur, making the subject stand out beautifully. Then there is the Magic 7 Pro, which unfortunately struggles the skin tones. It looks off, the face appears too soft, and the colors feel pretty meh. Like it lacks the punch and realism needed to compete here. So ranking time, X200 Pro wins, great details, natural colors and pleasing bokeh. Second place goes to the Pura 70 Ultra. Sharp details but slightly lacking in color balance. Magic 7 Pro falls behind, short focus and unspinning colors, like it's looking the least realistic colors. So it comes to the third. So let's move on to the next shot now. Alright, now we are at the longer focal length 95mm Pura 70 Ultra, 85mm X200 Pro, and approximately 85 on the Magic 7 Pro as well. So these are great for compression and natural portrait depth. So let's see who nailed it. So right away the X200 Pro dominates again. It has the best saturation, spot on color accuracy, and excellent details. When zooming in, the sharpness is impressive without looking artificial. The Magic 7 Pro, however, goes a bit overboard with sharpening, making the image look unnatural. But I do appreciate the colors. They are pleasant, and even if they aren't the most accurate. As for the Pura 70 Ultra, it struggles here. There is a noticeable haze and the color seems a bit off. The details could have been sharper too. It's not a bad shot, but it could definitely be better. So final ranking for the shot, the X200 Pro takes the win. Best color details and overall balance. Magic 7 Pro surprisingly lands in second. Nice colors but too much sharpening. Pura 70 Ultra falls behind, so it comes to a third. Lacking the color accuracy here again. So on to the next shot now. Alright, so now we are at 135mm and things are getting interesting. Right away the Pura 70 Ultra in the middle is going rogue with the colors. It turned a blue dress into purple, which last I checked it's not how colors work. The skin tones are also off, looking pretty overly fair and unnatural. It seems to struggle with lighter skin tones but might handle warmer tones better. Meanwhile, the X200 Pro on the right, it once again the MVP, nailing color accuracy, details, and overall balance. The shot looks natural with true to life colors and proper exposure. As for the Magic 7 Pro on the left, it's making skin tones too bright while over sharpening the image into oblivion. It's better than the Pura 70 Ultra, but still not quite right. So final ranking for this shot, X200 Pro wins. Best color details and realism. Magic 7 Pro lands in second. Too much sharpening but still better than the Pura. Third place goes to the Pura 70 Ultra. It struggles in inaccurate colors and unnatural skin tones, so there's that. So let's move on to the next shot. So alright, we have got a night shot and things are getting interesting. Right off the bat, the X200 Pro on the right is flexing its saturated colors and sharp detail. It's one of the most detailed shot here with textures that actually look natural. The Pura 70 Ultra sitting in the middle isn't bad either. It's got well balanced color and solid textures, but those trees, it's over sharpening them into some weird artifact nightmare, which really hurts the overall look. Then there is Magic 7 Pro sharp, yes, but it washed out the monument into a ghostly white, completely messing up the colors. It's easily the least accurate out of the three. So between the Pura 70 Ultra and the Magic 7 Pro, it's close, but Pura 70 Ultra wins out thanks to its better color accuracy. So final ranking for this night shot, obviously the X200 Pro best colors, textures, and overall clarity comes at the first. Pura 70 Ultra comes to the second, and the Magic 7 Pro is the least accurate. It goes to the third spot. So let's check out the next shot now. Alright, so here's a 1x night shot and things are getting pretty bright literally. The Pura 70 Ultra in the middle is cranking up the brightness for no reason. While it does have nice detail, it's overbiting the model's skin tones, making it look less realistic. The X200 Pro on the right is hitting the sweet spot, sharp details, realistic colors, and well balanced brightness. It easily the most color accurate of the three. As for the Magic 7 Pro, it holds up well in terms of skin tones and color accuracy, but it's the softest shot out of the three. Not bad, just not the sharpest. So final ranking for this 1x night shot, the X200 Pro best balance of colors, details, and realism. It comes at the first spot. Pure 70 Ultra comes at second, and the Magic 7 Pro comes at the third. So let's check out the next shot now. Alright, moving on to the 50mm night shot, and this time the Pura 70 Ultra in the middle steals the spotlight. Literally, like it's the brightest, but for once that actually working in its favor. Perfect balance of details and colors, making it the most visually appealing shot here. The X200 Pro on the right is going heavy on the contrast, which means it's losing details in the shadows, especially at the top. It's not bad, but it could have handled the exposure better. Now the Magic 7 Pro, well, let's just say it's forward to focus. The face is blurry, details are practically missing, and overall it just falls behind in this round. And so final ranking, the Pura 70 Ultra, the best looking shot, goes for the first place. X200 Pro goes for the second place, and the Magic 7 Pro goes for the third place. So let's check out the next shot now. Alright, let's talk about nighttime ultra wide shots, and things are getting interesting. The Pura 70 Ultra in the middle, way too bright. It's overexposing everything, making the scene look unnatural. A night shot should feel like night, not daylight in disguise. The Magic 7 Pro is doing a bit better in terms of exposure, but it lacks detail, making it feel slightly soft. Now the X200 Pro on the right is pulling ahead here. It has the most amount of detail, though it's still not perfect in low light condition, but out of the three it's the best performer. So final ranking for this ultra wide night shot, X200 Pro comes at the first spot, Magic 7 Pro comes at the second spot, and the Pura 70 Ultra comes at the third spot here. So let's move on to the next shot now. Alright, so time for a night portrait showdown, and the Pura 70 Ultra in the middle, overexposed again. It's blowing out the highlights and failing to capture natural skin tone. Zooming in, the details nowhere to be found, soft, mushy, and just not great. The Magic 7 Pro steps up the game with good sharpness, accurate colors, and a beautiful background bokeh. Those bokehs ball, chef's kiss. But the real winner here is the X200 Pro. The details are insanely sharp and the color accuracy is on point. It's surprising to see this level of clarity in a night portrait. So in my opinion, the final ranking for this shot, the X200 Pro, sharpest details, best colors. Magic 7 Pro comes at the second, and Pura 70 Ultra comes at the third because of its overexposed and soft details. So let's check out the next shot. Alright, so time for a 135mm portrait battle, and the Pura 70 Ultra again overexposed. It's bleaching out the skin, making it look unnatural, and the details are just not there, soft and lacking textures, not a great look. On the other hand, the Magic 7 Pro, a surprise winner. Great details, a bit of over sharpening, but the colors are nice. The bokeh balls in the back, gorgeous. Edge detection on point. On the other hand, the X200 Pro on the right, usually a beast, but this time it's softened the details a bit too much. However, it's still the most color accurate with natural skin tones, but in my opinion, it lacks those details on the face. So you can see all those three shots, and final verdict is the Magic 7 Pro takes the crown here. It comes at the first spot. The X200 Pro will comes at the second spot, and the Pura 70 Ultra comes at the third spot. So let's check out the next shot now. Alright, so in this night selfie test, the Pura 70 Ultra stand out as the brightest, delivering the most detail and proper exposure. However, it slightly over whitens the skin tones. Surprisingly, the Magic 7 Pro also captures sharp details, but its poor exposure leaves the face looking eerie. While it gets the details right, the unnatural skin tones hurt its ranking. The X200 Pro maintains good detail and natural colors, but it falls just short of Pura's balanced exposure. So for final verdict, the Pura 70 Ultra looks the best balance of exposure and detail. It comes at the first spot, X200 Pro comes at the second spot, and the Magic 7 Pro comes at the third spot. So let's move on to the video testing now. So when it comes to video performance, the X200 Pro is the most balanced of the three. Magic 7 Pro seems to have a vivid filter applied, making colors like the glass look overly or yellowish and unnatural. Pura 70 Ultra on the other hand appears undersaturated, lacking vibrancy. This is the one area where Huawei needs improvement. If they enhance video quality, the Pura 70 Ultra could be a top tier camera phone. X200 Pro is all-rounder, excelling in both photos and videos. Even in night shot, it performs the best. So you can check the Magic 7 Pro applies saturation again, which doesn't look good. So in my opinion, X200 takes the crown for the video quality. Let's come to the conclusion. So after extensive testing, here the final scores. The Magic 7 Pro scored 8 points, the Pura 70 Ultra scored 17 points, and the X200 Pro scored 27 points. So clearly the X200 Pro is the best camera phone for photographers right now. It delivers detailed shots, excels in telephoto zoom, video quality, and portrait modes, and performs exceptionally well at night. I had high hopes for the Magic 7 Pro, but its camera performance was disappointing. That said, I love its design. It has a stunning moon-like aesthetic, and its speakers are the best in the market. The UI performance and smoothness are also top-notch. The only drawback, the camera. So this is my photographer's perspective, but what do you think? Let me know your favorite in the comments. See you in the next video. Have a great day.